Thank you, Councilors. Interestingly enough, I followed David at the Sierra Club recently talking, and I was there in a related topic, which is West End Park. And here, recently you might have seen the paper that came out last week, because it said West End Park plans move forward. West End Park has 29 heritage oak trees. My understanding is they used to be under the supervision of Parks and Parkways up until around 2013, and they're no longer. And we'd like to see it be protected the same way you're going to protect other trees in New Orleans. 1% of our parks are maybe in that park, which will be about $100,000 of the Parks and Parkways budget returned to West End Lakeshore Park. Besides the advocate, I have a couple other images here because this is a topic that people are learning about. The park did not exist prior to 1904. So West End was really the New Basin Canal, and it went out with the railroad tracks that took it out there for construction. Then, around 1914, the state passed an act creating West End Lakeshore Park, and you can see the land there where it gets developed. It's roughly 20 acres, and it goes out to the lake. In 1930, but we don't see any businesses out there. 1937, it's developed into a rose garden. This is the area we're looking at developing right now with retail, entertainment facilities. In the 50s, it's still a lawn. The entertainment facilities are out in Jefferson Parish, so we don't see any development yet in New Orleans. Right now, we have nesting eagles out there. This is a photo of a pair of eagles that we took, and they are using the pilings to feed on along with the pelicans. It's the only place you can imagine that our national bird is hanging out with our state bird. So there's an effort here to consider saving that habitat, because it looks great when you go out and see the 200 pelicans hanging out on those pylons. So we hope that you guys look at keeping it in the Parks and Parkways budget. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, there's one online comment. Yep. Go ahead and read it, please. This is from Caitlin Poe. Caitlin says, I believe we should be saving our green space and respecting the community's need over greed. Okay, great. Thank you. As we said, this is a first step in the conversation, but it's a good first step since this has been outdated and has not been updated since 1956. So you've got the commitment of Michael Karam and myself that we will continue to meet with the tree advocates so that we can get this right. But there's no voting items today. We don't have a quorum anyway, so we will pass this along to the full council. All right. You guys get to stay for the next